Hello everyone and welcome to the daily newspaper analysis which is brought to you by LawSikho. So today we are towards our weekend and thus we do not have any significant editorial to cover. We only will be covering the news update and legal news for the day. So before moving further, I'd like to congratulate the students who gave the right answer in yesterday's newspaper analysis. So the right answer was that the case in which right to privacy was made as a fundamental right was Justice Puttaswamy versus Union of India case. So Anindo Chatterjee, Bhavna Kataria and Ayushi Dwivedi have given the right answer. Great going, students. On this note, let's start with the news updates today. Firstly, India won the SAFF Under-20 Championship. So India retained the South Asian Football Federation Under-20 title by beating Bangladesh by 5-2 in the final at the Kalinga Stadium in Bhubaneswar. Gurkirat Singh netted 4 goals, including a hat-trick, as the Indian football team beat Bangladesh by 5-2 to retain the SAFF Under-20 Championship. Secondly, RBI increased repo rate by 50 basis points. So the Reserve Bank of India led Monetary Policy Committee, which is actually responsible for maintaining the inflation rate in the country as well, increased the repo rate by 50 basis points to 5.4% to take it to the pre-pandemic levels as the Monetary Authority seeks to bring down inflation to its comfort band and in line with policy tightening by key central banks. Please remember here that by repo rate, we simply mean that this is a kind of interest rate which is charged by the Reserve Bank of India when it gives money or it loans out money to other commercial banks in the country. For example, if the Reserve Bank of India will lend some amount of money, let's say, to the State Bank of India, so definitely that money will come at some cost price, that is some interest rate. Now, this interest rate that the RBI is charging from the other commercial banks is called as the repo rate. You must have also heard of the term reverse repo rate. Now, this is when these commercial banks give some money to the Reserve Bank or they park their money over there. They give some money to the RBI, then the interest rate at which these commercial banks are giving money to the RBI is called as a reverse repo rate. So please keep that in mind. Thirdly, Sakshi Malik won gold at the Commonwealth Games. So Rio Olympics bronze medalist Sakshi Malik turned back the clock to register a dominant victory to bag gold medal in the women's freestyle 65 kg bout, beating Canada's Ana Godinez Gonzalez by fall in the Commonwealth Games. Fourthly, Amit Shah launches DD's mega serial Swaraj on Independent India. So coinciding with Azadi Ka Amrit Mahotsav, Union Minister Amit Shah is set to launch a 75-episode series titled Swaraj, which will narrate the untold story of the unsung heroes of India. The mega historical show title has been titled as Swaraj Bharat. Let's see what do we have for legal updates today. Firstly, order cancelling maintenance under Section 127 CrPC cannot operate retrospectively, says the Kerala High Court. So the Kerala High Court ruled that an order of cancellation of maintenance under Section 127 Clause 2 of the Code of Criminal Procedure is always applicable prospectively and not retrospectively. And this was held by the Kerala High Court in the case of Jumaila Beevi versus A. Nissar. Secondly, presumption under Section 113B Evidence Act is mandatory, says the Kerala High Court, and it reopens the case after it was closed as suicide. So the High Court directed a dowry death case to be reopened after the Sub-Inspector of Police in charge of the investigation closed it as a case of suicide. The court also held that the provisions of Section 113B made it mandatory to assume a dowry death if the same was reasonable to believe. This was held in the case of Beevi S versus State of Kerala. So this was all for today. We hope you liked the session. If you did, please like it. Also, if you wish to download the PDF of today's slides, you can join our Telegram channel. The link is there in the description box below. Also, you can scan this QR code simply to get the link or get the way to the Telegram channel. Thank you so much.